So I just want to do a short video on the left and the right brain concept and how I came across the left and the right brain concept, and it relates to the world we're living in today. And what happened was around 1997, retiring from boxing, I realised what boxing had taught me in regards to the left and the right brain, and how the left and the right brain holistically work when both the left and the right brain are switched on and tuned in. We have a good perception on what's going on in the world, and we can process easier without the cognitive dissonance. And the cognitive dissonance meaning that a lot of people in the left brain, logically, and it's like the school system, we go through a learning process to go from here to get to there to get to here. It's a learning, it's language, it's the education. And like I say, education can leave many of us stuck in the classroom with the mad. So with the right brain that absorbs sensory information, a lot of people don't realise that, especially with young people. When I came across working with challenged youth, through lack of movement and young people not moving their body, they were getting more issues and behavioural, let's just say, tendencies, along with the stress, along with the disconnection, along with the food, the nutrition and the technology. Young people, I could see through lack of movement that holistically they would not be able to process, because the right brain absorbing sensory information, if it has a power cut, it potentially switches off. And when I met Janet Hillage in Cottingham near Hull, I went and did some work, because I realised that I didn't know whether I was in my left brain or the right brain, because I wasn't really into the education. I was more into feeling experience, which is more of the right brain. So the left brain is kind of the logic brain, which a lot of people can be stuck in their heads in regards to being educated to say and express. And then the right brain is more, it has more empathy and is more rational and allows us to process through maybe deeper experiences. And they say, you know, the masculine and the feminine, that the right brain is more of the feminine energy, the emotion, the flow, the movement. And what's fascinating in the world today is we're looking at a left and a right. And with the left brain and the right brain, they need to work together to really kind of switch on and tune in to what is real and perception and reality. And that in the illusion of confusion, many of us can be stuck more in the left brain and not using the right and the left brain. And many of us that feel and experience can be more in the right brain. So one of them can be dominant than the other. And with the left brain is the bully brain. It thinks that it knows everything. And in reality, it needs to work with the right brain that needs to be able to process through experiences. So it's really interesting that we've got this left and right brain, and I relate the left brain to the resistance that we see in the world, that the cognitive dissonance of people not being able to have a conversation. The art of conversation is converting information, is that people will suddenly freeze, flight, run away, will not want anything to do with any reality or perspective from someone else, or fight. There's a resistance. There's toys getting thrown up the pram. It's fascinating to watch and observe the aggression and the violence, like the lid has come off. It's like we're not able, as a humanity, we need to grow up, and we're not able to process through this period. And a lot of stuff has emerged, the lid has come off. And it's fascinating how we move forward with the left and the right brain concept in how we're going to be able to process through this experience. And we need the left and we need the right, but we can't be stuck more in the left than we are the right. They need to work together. Whole brain function. That's the key. And that's what I learned through movement. That's what I learned through developing Boxwise, my concept, being able to switch left and right stance, because many of us are dominant on one side of the body. The right brain and the left part of the body connection, the left brain and the right body connection. We need to get everything moving to get flowing. And like I say about base, strong base, the power is in the base, the core and the flow. And like the tree of life, being able to develop that, with that movement being the key, So I just wanted to give you an insight into the biology of the left and the right brain, and how many of us can be stuck in the dominant side of the one part of the side of the body. The right side was stronger. Many of us are left-handers, we're stronger on that side. So creating that balance and moving the body is key for activating the left and the right brain, crossing over the left and the right hemisphere for all brain function. And Janet Illich, who taught me Brain Gym, taught me that the power of having these blocked pathways in the brain is the power to switch on and tune back in. So I just wanted to share that today with what's showing up in the world, with the violence, the aggression, and the irresponsibility, the reactivity, when we need to be in a responsitivity. And you kind of see that. You're seeing that in the world today. So I wanted to share that. Have a great day. The left and the right brains working together for truth, to be aligned, to be centered, to be connected, to move through the greatest process that we're in life, with humanity and everything that's going on. Have a great day.